Chapter 7. The Eden Directive. The safe house outside Los Angeles was buried beneath a crumbling vineyard, long since dried and overgrown. Its underground complex hummed with emergency lights and soft computer tones, the last calm before a storm none of them fully understood. David sat across from John in the med bay, the cold hum of fluorescent light buzzing overhead. Samantha lay unconscious on the gurney between them, her heartbeat steady, her expression serene. She's stable, Mira said from behind the terminal. Physically, she's 19. Neurologically, maybe 12? Her scans show a partial memory retention, but none that go beyond 5 years ago. She remembers a beach, a white drone, then nothing. John looked hollow. That's when she died. 5 years ago. Mira frowned. Or when she was copied. David said nothing. They'd already compared DNA. Samantha's tissue matched archive samples taken after her death, almost perfectly. But a slight variance suggested something grown, constructed, a synthetic miracle wrapped in a personal tragedy. He's not the only one, Mira said finally. There are 47 pods listed in the prototype's firmware, all active, all with names. Who? David asked. Mira scrolled through the list. Her voice faltered. Some are unknown. Others? Politicians, scientists, activists, children. Children? John asked. They're cloning the future, she said, and loading it onto weapons. Lincoln entered, holding a tablet with a map displayed. I got a ping on the core signal, he said. The one Ryland used to pull the drone out of orbit. It bounced across 6 black market satellites before resolving to this. He tapped the screen. An island. Remote. Unnamed. Floating off the grid like a myth. The Eden Vault, Mira whispered. It's real. David stared at the blinking dot. You think he's storing the others there? John asked. Mira nodded. I think it's the garden. The final seedbed, where the real version of Red Eden began. David stood slowly. Then we burn it. Lincoln raised an eyebrow. You don't even know how to get in. John's voice was cold. I do. Everyone turned. John glanced at Samantha, then back to the group. Before she died, she told me something. About where Rylan took her. About what he called it. The womb beneath the waves. He said she was the first flower. I thought she was hallucinating, but it was real. David leaned forward. Then we find it, and we cut the roots. Mira narrowed her eyes. Not just find it. We make it known. Every screen, every data stream, we expose this entire nightmare. I'll start uploading the data, Lincoln said. But once we go in, there's no coming back. John finished. Mira reached over and placed a drive into the table's port. A soft blue light blinked on. All of it's on here. Every file, every formula, every experiment tied to the Eden Directive. David stared at it. That's enough to end 100 careers. It's also enough to start a war, Mira said. The room fell silent. Outside, the sun set in streaks of red and gold. Beautiful and surreal, as if the world didn't know it was on the edge. David looked around the table, at the friends he nearly lost, at the girl who might be his teammate's resurrected sister. at the data that could break the world open. "Tomorrow," he said quietly, "we go to Eden." "Tomorrow," John echoed, eyes still on Samantha. "We see where Ryland's been growing." Far across the Pacific, in the heart of the sea, the vault came alive. It turned its lights on. It opened its arms. It waited.